Adobe Photoshop has many uses, but in today's lesson we're going to talk about how to use Photoshop for colorization. Colorization is an artistic effect that starts with a photo in black and white or sepia tone, and then leaves part of the photo in color, as you can see with this flower here. There are many ways to colorize a photo in Photoshop, but in this lesson we're going to talk about what is probably the most user-friendly way. So first you're going to start with a photo that's in full color. You can see we've got this lovely dog here. Next, what you're going to do is make a copy of that color layer, and then make sure that you have that top layer selected. From there, we're going to go up to the image menu, click on that, and then hover over adjustments. Here's where Photoshop makes this part really easy. You can go down and convert the photo into black and white automatically. Once you're in there, you can play around with the sliders to get the look that you want. It'll adjust the brightness and the darkness of your original colors into black and white mode. You can also click on the tint button if you would prefer to work in sepia tone instead of black and white. Alright, so now that we've got the photo in black and white, we can start adding back some of that color. In this photo, I'd like to have her eyes in color. So, click on the eraser tool. Go up here, make sure you have a soft brush selected. The softer brush is a little more forgiving for what we're going to do, and it makes sure that you don't get any hard lines that could be unattractive when you're colorizing the photo. You can also adjust to a brush size you're comfortable with using the slider. You can also adjust the size by using the buttons on your keyboard. If you use the right bracket, it'll make your brush size larger. The left bracket will make your brush size smaller, so I'm going to go with about that size. And then just start using that eraser tool on the areas of the photo you want kept in color. This may be a little bit difficult for you to do at first, but it'll get easier with practice. Then from there, in case you find that you did bleed over a little bit and colorize some areas that you didn't quite want in color, you can click back on your color layer and go right over here to the desaturation tool and make sure your flow is set to 100%, and then you can color over any areas that you want left in black and white, and that'll help you clean things up a little bit. Now at this point you're essentially done, but you may decide that you want a little bit of extra pop in your photo. If that's the case, click back on your black and white layer, go back up to Image, Adjustments, Brightness and Contrast, and you can adjust the brightness and contrast as you see fit until you get the look that you're going for. And that's it. Now you have your new colorized photo. Hope you enjoyed this lesson today.